Chosen ones, your journey is unique, forged by purpose and designed with precision. You were not selected randomly, but rather appointed by God to walk a path that few can understand. The weight you feel, the trials you face, these are not by chance. They are part of a divine process meant to refine and elevate you, to make you more than just someone who believes, but someone who embodies faith. In a world that often values ease and comfort, you are called to sacrifice. This path isn't always gentle, but it's always purposeful. With every step you take, know that you are being shaped and molded by the Creator Himself. Your sacrifices, though challenging, hold a reward far beyond what you might imagine. They are stepping stones to a destiny that only the chosen can fulfill. Your journey as a chosen one is not without struggle, but it is rich with meaning. And as you continue, the rewards of faith, perseverance, and sacrifice will unfold in ways you cannot yet see. The journey of a chosen one is marked by moments that test both faith and endurance. Sacrifice is not only about what you give up, but about what you gain in the process. God has placed unique challenges before you to refine your spirit and strengthen your character. These trials aren't punishments. They are a form of preparation. They sharpen you and strip away what holds you back, allowing you to grow closer to your divine purpose. In every moment of sacrifice, you're shedding parts of yourself that aren't aligned with the person you are destined to become. This may mean giving up relationships, comfort, or even old dreams that no longer serve you. As difficult as this is, there's a profound purpose behind it. Like gold purified in fire, you emerge from these sacrifices stronger and closer to God. Consider how Yeshua himself walked a path of sacrifice, enduring challenges that would test anyone's spirit. His journey was a testament to the strength that comes from surrendering to God's will. When you follow this example, you tap into a power that is both humbling and transformative, carrying you through trials with a deeper understanding of divine purpose. Each sacrifice you make is a step further along the path that God has laid out. The journey will continue to stretch you, but know that with each challenge, you're drawing closer to the fulfillment of your calling. Every chosen one carries a story, a history of experiences that has shaped who they are today. But to fully walk in alignment with God's plan, there are elements of the past that must be released. This journey isn't about erasing memories or pretending certain events never happened. Rather, it's about freeing yourself from the burdens that no longer serve you. God is calling you to let go of old hurts, past mistakes, and lingering attachments to step into a future that aligns with His divine purpose. Letting go requires trust, a profound faith that what lies ahead holds more value than what you leave behind. Think of it as releasing one anchor at a time, freeing yourself to sail forward. This isn't an easy task. Sometimes the past can feel comforting, a familiar weight that's hard to release. But as you lay these burdens at God's feet, you'll find that He replaces them with peace and clarity. Moving forward isn't just about the future, it's also about transformation in the present. As you let go of the past, you create space for growth, wisdom, and renewed purpose. The more you release, the lighter and more prepared you become to embrace the opportunities that await you. Remember, this is a journey with no final destination. Each step forward is a victory, each release a testament to your faith. You are not alone on this path. God walks with you, guiding you, showing you the steps you need to take. In letting go, you are declaring your trust in His plan, even when the future remains unseen. As a chosen one, you carry a unique responsibility that others may find difficult to comprehend. The weight you bear often sets you apart, making you feel like an outsider. The path God has called you to walk is filled with divine purpose, yet it requires you to make sacrifices and commitments that might appear unnecessary or extreme to those around you. It's natural for others to question or misunderstand your decisions, but remember, they haven't received the same calling or vision as you. This responsibility can be isolating, leading to moments where you may doubt yourself or wonder why God has chosen you for such a path. However, this weight isn't meant to burden you, it's meant to strengthen you. Just as a seed is buried in darkness before it can bloom, so too are you being prepared in solitude, away from the distractions of the world, to become the person God has destined you to be. Yeshua also faced misunderstanding from those around him. His actions, teachings, and sacrifices were often questioned, even by those close to him. His journey illustrates that divine responsibility often comes with moments of isolation. Yet, through his obedience and faith, he fulfilled a purpose greater than anyone could have imagined. His life reminds you that the sacrifices you make, although misunderstood, have a higher purpose. In time, those who may not understand now will see the fruits of your faith and endurance. For now, hold steadfast to the calling and trust that every step, no matter how heavy, is taking you closer to the purpose God has set for you. The journey of a chosen one often includes periods of solitude, times when you feel set apart, distanced from others, and perhaps even misunderstood. This solitude isn't meant as a punishment or a sign of isolation, rather, it's a season of divine preparation. God uses these quiet times to do some of his most profound work in your life, transforming you in ways that are only possible when distractions fade and you're left alone with him. Embracing solitude allows you to lean into this process, recognizing it as a necessary step in becoming the person God has called you to be. In this season, you are invited to develop a deeper relationship with God, to learn the sound of his voice, and to trust in his guidance. It's a time for introspection, reflection, and growth, a period where you can examine your own heart, discover the areas that need healing, and let go of what no longer serves you. God often removes distractions in these moments so that he can have your full attention, teaching you lessons that will strengthen and prepare you for the journey ahead. Embracing solitude also means releasing the need for external validation. In a world that constantly seeks approval and affirmation from others, this can be one of the most challenging aspects of being chosen. Yet God is teaching you that true validation comes from him alone. As you spend time in solitude, you learn to rely on his approval rather than the world's, developing a confidence and strength that are rooted in faith. This is where true spiritual maturity begins to take shape. Consider Yeshua's time in the wilderness, a period where he was isolated, tested, and prepared for his ministry. This time alone was essential, providing him with clarity, strength, and the grounding he needed to fulfill his purpose. In the wilderness, Yeshua learned to lean on God fully, gaining the spiritual resilience that would carry him through the trials he would face. Like Yeshua, you too are being prepared in this season of solitude, strengthened for the road that lies ahead. Solitude can also serve as a mirror, reflecting back to you the parts of yourself that may need transformation. Without the noise of daily life, you become more aware of your own thoughts, fears, and desires. This heightened awareness allows God to work within you, to refine you, and to help you release any attachments that may hinder your spiritual growth. As you embrace this process, you are gradually shaped into a person who is fully aligned with God's purpose. This season of preparation is not indefinite. It's a temporary phase designed with a purpose. Each day spent in solitude is like a seed planted in the soil, hidden from view but steadily growing roots that will eventually blossom. While it may feel lonely at times, remember that God is ever present, guiding you, teaching you and nurturing your soul. He is preparing you for the calling He has placed on your life, molding you into someone who can carry His purpose with strength and grace. In solitude, you also learn the art of patience and trust. It's tempting to rush through this season, hoping to reach the rewards and recognition that come with fulfilling your calling. But God is teaching you the value of waiting, of allowing His timing to unfold. Each moment in solitude is a lesson in patience, reminding you that preparation is as important as the purpose itself. Trusting in His timing allows you to rest in the knowledge that He is working things out for your good, even when you can't see the full picture. As this season draws to a close, you will emerge with a stronger sense of self, a deeper connection to God, and a renewed understanding of your purpose. Embracing solitude prepares you for the challenges and blessings that lie ahead, equipping you with the wisdom and resilience needed to walk the path of the chosen. This season may feel quiet, but the work happening within you is profound, setting the stage for the incredible journey that is yet to come. As a chosen one, the path of sacrifice and commitment to God's calling often conceals blessings that only unfold through faith and obedience. While the rewards of this journey may not be immediately visible, they exist, hidden beneath layers of spiritual growth and divine favor. Every step you take in faith, every act of obedience, brings you closer to these hidden rewards that God has uniquely prepared for you. Though the world may measure reward in material terms, God's blessings are often more profound, touching areas of your life and spirit in ways you may not yet recognize. This journey requires patience and trust, understanding that God's timing is perfect and His blessings are never delayed. Sometimes, these rewards appear as peace amidst chaos, wisdom in confusion, or strength in moments of weakness. They manifest in the quiet assurance that you are on the right path, even when external circumstances seem unchanged. God's blessings are layered, designed to build a foundation of spiritual resilience and faith that will sustain you in times of trial. Yeshua taught that those who seek first the kingdom of God will have all other things added unto them. His life exemplifies this truth, where His unwavering obedience brought forth a harvest that extended far beyond His lifetime. When you follow this path, seeking God's will above all else, you are sowing seeds of blessings that may bloom at unexpected times and in unexpected ways. These hidden rewards are God's way of reminding you that your faith and obedience are not in vain. With each act of devotion, you are positioning yourself to receive blessings that transcend earthly measures, fulfilling a purpose that only you, as a chosen one, are destined to achieve. As a chosen one, your journey of sacrifice and purpose is mirrored in the life of Yeshua, who walked a path defined by faith, obedience, and profound sacrifice. Yeshua's journey was not one of comfort or ease, but of unwavering commitment to God's will, even when it led to the ultimate sacrifice. In His life, we see the perfect example of one who surrendered everything for a purpose beyond himself, a path that would open doors for others and transform lives across generations. Yeshua's path wasn't about achieving worldly success, but about fulfilling a divine calling. He laid down earthly desires, choosing instead to walk in perfect alignment with God's purpose. Each sacrifice He made, from facing rejection and misunderstanding to enduring suffering, was a testament to His profound love and obedience to God's plan. This journey reveals that true greatness and reward often come through sacrifice, a message that resonates deeply for the chosen ones walking a similar path. Reflect on His words, "Greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for his friends." Yeshua's sacrifices remind us that there is beauty in surrender and strength in letting go of our will in favor of God's. His example calls you to carry your own sacrifices with courage, knowing that your obedience has a divine purpose, even when it is not immediately visible. In following Yeshua's example, you find strength and purpose in the sacrifices you make. Each step, each act of surrender draws you closer to God's vision for your life, leading you down a path of spiritual fulfillment and legacy that only those willing to walk this road can understand. Walking as a chosen one often means enduring trials that feel as though they push you to the very limits of your strength. These trials are not random. They are tools of refinement designed by God to prepare you for the purpose He has placed within you. Each challenge, each struggle, is an opportunity to grow, to shed the parts of yourself that no longer align with your divine calling, and to become more attuned to God's will. In these trials, you may experience frustration or doubt, wondering why God would allow such difficulties on a path meant to fulfill His purpose. But know that these moments of hardship are shaping you, building resilience, humility, and a faith that cannot be shaken. Just as precious metals are purified by fire, your spirit is being refined by each trial you face. The outcome is a strengthened soul, one that can carry the weight of your calling with grace and determination. Enduring trials is about trust. Trust that God's hand is at work, even when you cannot see the full picture. You are learning to lean on Him fully, to let go of control, and to allow His strength to carry you through. These trials teach you that true strength does not come from your own abilities, but from your reliance on the One who guides you. With each trial you endure, you are being prepared for a future filled with purpose and promise. The spiritual resilience you build now is laying the foundation for the blessings and responsibilities that await you. Though the trials may seem endless, remember that every challenge is a step closer to the fulfillment of God's vision for your life. As a chosen one, you are never without provision, even when the journey feels difficult and resources seem scarce. God, in His infinite wisdom, provides exactly what you need, often in ways that are unexpected and precisely timed. This provision is a reminder that you are not alone. You are walking under divine guidance, supported and sustained by the Creator Himself. Recognizing God's hand in the little details of your journey is key to understanding the depth of His care for you. Divine provision is not just about material needs. It extends to spiritual, emotional, and mental support as well. Sometimes it comes as a timely word of encouragement, a sudden burst of inspiration, or the strength to continue when you feel weary. Each instance of provision serves as a gentle reminder that God sees your struggles, knows your needs, and is faithful to fulfill them. This journey may call for sacrifice, but it also comes with the assurance of God's unfailing care. Yeshua's life exemplified this trust in divine provision. He taught His followers not to worry about tomorrow, emphasizing that God knows our needs before we even ask. Like the birds of the air and the lilies of the field, God's chosen ones are cared for with extraordinary love and attention. Following this example, you are called to place your trust in God, even when the way forward is unclear. Every moment you recognize God's provision, you strengthen your connection with Him and deepen your faith. Trusting in His divine timing and provision frees you from anxiety and allows you to focus on the journey ahead. As you continue, remember that each step forward is supported by the One who called you, ensuring you have all you need to fulfill His purpose. The path of a chosen one is rarely smooth, and it's often marked by significant adversity. These moments of struggle can feel overwhelming, but they're essential for spiritual growth. God uses adversity to transform you, to strip away parts of you that aren't aligned with His divine purpose, and to refine the qualities He's building within you. The challenges you face are not punishments, but rather tools of transformation, helping you emerge from each trial stronger, wiser, and more in tune with God's calling. Every challenge on this journey is an invitation to grow. When difficulties arise, they bring hidden aspects of yourself to light, fears, doubts, insecurities that may need to be addressed for you to move forward. By facing these parts of yourself, you learn to surrender them to God, allowing Him to replace them with courage, faith, and resilience. It's through adversity that your spirit is shaped, becoming resilient enough to carry the weight of your purpose. Just as a diamond is formed under pressure and gold is purified by fire, your trials are refining you. Through each struggle, God is honing your character, preparing you to carry out His plans. The adversity you face now is shaping you to handle greater responsibilities with humility and grace. While it may be difficult to see in the moment, each test is a step toward becoming the person you are destined to be, a vessel for God's light and love in the world. Consider how Yeshua faced adversity throughout His life. From temptation in the wilderness to betrayal and suffering, His journey was marked by trials that would test anyone's faith. Yet He met each challenge with grace, unwavering in His commitment to God's will. His life is a testament to the transformative power of enduring hardship with faith. Yeshua's example shows us that adversity, rather than hindering us, prepares us for a purpose that is far greater than we might imagine. His strength, forged through trials, serves as a reminder that you too are being prepared for something beyond your understanding. In moments of adversity, it's natural to feel frustration or even doubt. You may question why God allows such difficult situations in your life. Yet, as you walk through these trials, you begin to see that each hardship has a purpose. Adversity teaches you patience, resilience, and the importance of leaning on God rather than relying solely on your own strength. This reliance on God becomes a source of wisdom and peace that carries you through even the darkest of times. Every time you overcome adversity, you add another layer of strength and wisdom to your spirit. This transformation doesn't just benefit you, it also serves as a beacon for others. Your journey inspires those who are watching, showing them that faith can carry one through the storm. God is using your experiences not only to strengthen you, but also to encourage and uplift others who may be going through their own trials. In this way, your journey becomes a testimony, a living example of God's grace and power at work. Transformation through adversity is not an easy process, but it's one of the most powerful aspects of being chosen. As you endure and emerge from each challenge, you are being prepared for the blessings and responsibilities that lie ahead. God is equipping you to handle His plans for you with maturity and spiritual wisdom. Though the path may be difficult, remember that each step is bringing you closer to the person you are meant to become. Ultimately, adversity is a teacher, refining you for a purpose that only you, as a chosen one, can fulfill. Through each struggle, you are gaining the strength, insight, and resilience needed to walk in alignment with God's will. As you look back, you'll see that the transformation was worth every hardship, for it has brought you to a place of deeper faith, wisdom, and purpose. After walking the path of sacrifice, endurance, and spiritual growth, the time comes when the chosen one begins to see glimpses of the purpose God has called them to fulfill. Every hardship, every act of obedience, and every moment of faith has not been in vain. As a chosen one, you are stepping into the rewards of the journey, rewards that extend beyond material gain and touch the deepest parts of your soul. The fulfillment of God's purpose in your life brings a unique sense of peace, joy, and spiritual richness that transcends earthly measures. Living in alignment with God's purpose means more than receiving blessings. It means stepping into a life that resonates with His divine plan for you. You begin to experience a profound sense of purpose, a feeling that everything in your life is aligning with God's will. This is a peace that cannot be bought or manufactured. It is a gift from God that comes only from walking in harmony with Him. This fulfillment brings a joy that is rooted in knowing you are exactly where you are meant to be, doing what you are meant to do. The rewards of being chosen often come quietly, in ways that the world may not notice or value. You may find them in a deeper sense of love, a resilience that carries you through hard times, or a wisdom that helps you navigate life's challenges. There's a unique richness to these blessings because they're designed by God specifically for you. They reflect the journey you've been on, the lessons you've learned, and the transformation you've undergone. Each blessing is a testament to God's faithfulness, a reminder that He has been with you every step of the way. Yeshua's life shows us the ultimate fulfillment of purpose. His journey was one of sacrifice, but also of deep, eternal reward. His commitment to God's will brought salvation, hope, and transformation to countless lives. The joy and fulfillment he found were not in worldly accolades, but in knowing he had fulfilled his Father's purpose. His life reminds you that your reward, too, is not solely in earthly recognition, but in the quiet assurance that you have lived in alignment with God's calling. As you walk in fulfillment, you become a vessel of God's light and love, a source of inspiration for those around you. Your journey serves as a testimony, showing others that faith and endurance are deeply rewarding. People may not always understand what it means to be chosen, but through your life, they can witness the grace, strength, and purpose that come from walking closely with God. In fulfilling your purpose, you offer a glimpse of God's work in the world, inspiring others to seek their own connection with Him. The rewards of being chosen are not just for you. They extend outward, impacting the lives of those you encounter. Your faith, resilience, and love ripple out, touching family, friends, and even strangers who cross your path. This is one of the greatest rewards of being chosen, knowing that your journey is part of something greater than yourself. God has placed you in this role not only to bless you, but to work through you, spreading His light and love to the world around you. This fulfillment is not an end, but rather a continual journey of growth, purpose, and service. As you live in alignment with God's plan, you'll find that the rewards of being chosen continue to unfold, often in ways you didn't expect. Each day brings new opportunities to deepen your connection with God, to serve others, and to experience the richness of a life lived for a divine purpose. These rewards, peace, joy, spiritual wisdom, and the chance to impact lives are far more precious than anything the world could offer. Ultimately, the fulfillment of your purpose as a chosen one is a testament to God's love and grace in your life. It's a reminder that despite the challenges, the sacrifices, and the moments of doubt, God's plan for you has always been one of hope, transformation, and abundant life. Walking in this purpose, you discover a joy that is rooted not in what you have, but in who you are becoming through Him. And as you continue this journey, remember that God's blessings are not just rewards. They are affirmations that you are right where you're meant to be, living the life you were divinely chosen for.
Chosen ones, if you enjoy our videos and would like to support our channel, feel free to buy us a coffee. The link will be in the description below. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day.